Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and to the first video of 2023. To kick things off, I want to share with you a top secret tip that will instantly make your videos more engaging. Let's get into it. When we're making our videos, we usually pay a lot of attention to what's in the frame. And don't get me wrong, you should do that. You want what's in your frame to look as good as it can possibly look. But a lot of times we focus too much on what's in the frame and not enough on what's outside the frame. And usually with YouTube videos, that's pretty standard if it's a sit-down talking head video like this. And that's why we use a lot of other tricks to try to compensate for that, right? We use things like B-roll overlaid over the main footage, animated text or graphics coming in and out, push-ins and pull-outs, all of these things to try to distract the viewer from the idea that our whole world lives inside this frame. For short videos, that might work, but for longer videos, or maybe if you're doing client videos, the video can tend to seem a little bit boring, because once the viewer feels like they've gotten everything they're going to get, then they might start to tune out. So to make your video more engaging, you want to give your audience the impression that this character's world is much larger than the frame. Because now your audience is going to start asking questions in their mind, right? They're going to wonder what else is happening that they don't see. They might even pay more attention to your video to what they can see in the frame to see if they can get any clues as to what might be happening outside the frame. But now they're invested in your story. Now they're more engaged in your video. Okay, so how do you go about doing that? How do you give them the idea that the character's world is larger than the frame? I'm going to give you two ways. First, have people enter or exit the frame mid-shot. I'm going to say that again. Have people enter or exit the frame mid-shot. This allows your audience to see that there's a lot happening in this world that the character is dealing with and interacting with. And it's going to raise questions in their mind. And anytime you can raise questions in the mind of your viewers, they're locked into your story because they want to find the answer to these questions. The questions don't have to be audible. As long as they're raised in a person's mind, your mind will mentally go through the process of trying to answer that question. So what you'll notice is you'll be more engaged in the story. You're going to be looking to see if you can find the answers to those questions that have been raised in your mind. So, if you have people entering or exiting the frame, people are going to wonder what else is happening that we don't see. And maybe they're going to pay closer attention to the video to see if they can get clues about what might be happening out of the frame from what they can see in the frame. Does that make sense? So, whenever you get the chance to do that, have people enter or exit the frame mid-shot. The second thing you can do that has a similar effect is what Steven Spielberg calls a moving master. Basically, all that is tracking your subject with the camera as they move through the frame. So as you follow a character as they move through a scene, maybe they enter or exit a building or a vehicle, anything like that, is going to show the viewer that this character's world is much larger than what they see. So try adding these tools to your storytelling toolkit. You don't need any expensive gear. You don't need any fancy editing software to do this, and you can instantly make your videos more engaging. Did you find that helpful? If you did, let me know in the comments, and let YouTube know by hitting that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next video.